Yeah, I was like, I don't know why my like technology just like fails me today. How's it going, Sarah? Um, um, but hello, Salt, muted. I know. Again, it's like we're going back to the present, like the past. Oh, it never really passed, but technical difficulties is on brand for me. And uh, yeah, Sarah and Salt, welcome in. So, funny story about today. Um, I was I was recording a video, and I was because for I'm doing a collab. This suddenly we're becoming my own mom. It's okay. Um, I'm doing my own, like I'm doing a collab video, and it's gonna be um post. It's gonna come out next week. All gonna post it by next week. And I was recording, and then one of those things that I'm like you just copy paste things because I'm trying to be organized. So like um I'm trying to be organized and have all of my videos in the same folder when I um when I record, and then so that when I edit it's all in one folder, it's all organized. Yeah, when I copied over so I copied over my original feed. So when I do this, so when I stream, I also record the background by itself, so the gameplay itself. Um I messed up. I It had the same file name. Those two, so the stream itself and the recording for the background for the display has the same file name. So when I moved over the stream or the main feed, per se, the main feed of the recording to my folder, and then I copied over the main feed, um, it overwrote each other, so I lost my recording. So basically, I need to do plan B for that recording because I don't want to re-record. It's a build. I already built it. I don't want to redo the build. So I'm like, you know what? I still have a recording for um for this collab. I'm just gonna do a voiceover type of video. It's fine. We'll fix in post. And yeah. Yeah, it's like you decided to copy over your like a you know an essay. Yeah, for different files. It's applicable for files. But yeah, so I was just like, I cannot. Today was just like, I need to stream. Like the streaming makes me happy. Makes me like at ease ish. It keeps me like I like to have company because yeah, I'm just I don't want to be by myself and with these thoughts, and because like I'm gonna ruminate on those on that action. So how are you? That's my Thursday. And yes, hello, happy Thursday. Thursday. So that's my story of today. How are you? How are you two? How's it going? Um, keep you company. All right, no worries, Sarah. Oh, thank you so much for keeping me company. Yeah. So um you're doing great. You're doing good yourself, Sarah. Good job. Like, good job. No, good for you. I am glad to hear that you are doing good. Um, so about this game, do y'all know this game, the Stanley Parable? I was just wondering, like, do you? So I'm not streaming any music because I think my internet is just not wanting to cooperate right now. So I'm not gonna stream music. That's why silence, which is always fun. Um, never heard of it. All right. So the Stanley Parable, this game, um, I need, yeah, this game. Basically, what happens in it is that you play as you are. Well, you control a character in the game that basically this game is all about choices, and you choose how you want to proceed to the story. It's a narrative story. It's just a story-driven game. Um, a friend of mine will be streaming it in a bit. He's a friend of Jack as well. He'll be doing Mario Kart effort. Nice. No worries. No worries, Sarah. It's like go. Y'all are welcome to watch. Y'all are allowed to watch whoever you want. Watch the content that you want. I'm just here to like just stream and potentially feel existential dread as I play this game because it's super meta. I played this on Steam before, um, and it was like there were a lot of endings to this game, and suddenly they came. I came out of the blue. I just got news that like the Ultra Deluxe just came out. I'm like, what is this Ultra Deluxe? And apparently, it's a DLC or an expansion to there's a new content to the previous game. So yeah, let me just make sure that there's audio going through. All right. So yeah, I'll bump up the audio on my ears as well. Okay. So let's try this out. Oh boy. Oh boys. Let's go. Might be, is it loud? All right. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Did it go? Did it happen? Okay, it did. All right, let's see what this parable has in store for us. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm not in live chat. Great. Technically, I am, but Okay, load. Yeah, Crows is the developing studio, and this game originally. Ooh, subtitles. Yes, I do want subtitles. I just want to know where it'll be placed, but because I want to make sure that I'm not blocking it, right? Have I played Stanley Parable before? Yeah. And Emilio, how's it going? Welcome in. And Mini Mod, how's it going? Mini, how are you? All right, have I played Stanley Parable before? So, for those who are here and have not played this game before, the Stanley Parable is a narrative game. It's a story-driven game. Someone is narrating a story for you, and you just play along. Um, you just follow the story, and you're just living this employee of a company. I will play it the first time as intended, because I will be breaking this game. Hopefully, um, there is a way. So originally, this was a Half Life mod. It was just it was a mod of Half Life, and then they developed it into its own standalone game. So I am excited. Hi, Kat, Lila. So we'll see. Um, yes, I have played Stanley's Parable before. Stanley Parable. Please adjust until the computer is barely seen. You know what? Yeah, that's. I'm gonna keep it at that. I want to make sure, like, how do y'all see, barely the computer on the? It's like on the left side. It's like do y'all see the PC or the computer, the CRT monitor. It's such an old. So it's like style of a of a video game, or rather the paraphernalia Paraphernarias. It's fine. All right. Please enter the current time. Wait, there's a time aspect to this now? No. Okay, it's 7:28 on my end. So let's do real time. Speaking, who? We don't know. Um all right. All right, 7:29 now. And hello, random lemons. Oh, Boo Melon. That's right. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the menu. Okay, awesome. All right. So welcome in. This is the Stanley Parable. Um, okay, just making sure. How's the volume? Because mine is fine. I'm actually it's a little bit too loud for me, so I'm gonna bump it down. And yep. So let's turn on. Bump down the show subtitles. Subtitles. Gonna make it very large, just in case. Hello, Ross. How's it going? How's it going? All right, let's make it big and make it more opacity. This is definitely translation labels, color labels, content warning. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show the content warnings just in case. You got new headphones today because you got good deals. Nice. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna keep it as high as I can. Want y'all to see it. Okay. There's Crouch. Hello. Okay. The thing you're in is a computer. Yes. Uh, yep. It's a computer and a computer and a computer and a computer. It's great. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure that I applied it. Show subtitles. Okay. So off to a great start. The whole screen is in a computer, which is a game. It's great. All right. So, okay, you know what? I just realized I need refreshments. So I'll be back. Um, yeah, I'll be back. Yes, exactly. Make sure you hydrate and don't dehydrate on me. All right. All right, let's see. I got water. You got season 1 and 2. Oh, you have series 1. Nice. And 2. Nice. And socks. That's awesome, Lemon. Boo Melon. All right. Let's start the game, shall we? Y'all ready for this madness? I'm scared, but it's fine. And hello, hello, Licorice. Abyss Monster. Hello, hello. Am I ready for this? Am I ready for a meta game? Is my brain ready? No, it's not. But it's fine. Let's make this. Okay. What can I say? I can't resist some comfy socks. Ooh, I like socks. Socks are the best gift. Well, as an adult right now, as an adult, socks are the best. So let's do. So the end is never the end. So here's the existential dread already. We're doing off to a great
story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although
that's basically my work,
considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, and that's when the trauma hit Stanley. So, you can see we are controlling Stanley, I guess. And it's typical like controller. He got teleported to the back rooms. Oh no. All right. It is currently... This is not the correct time. Why did it even ask for the time if there's no... Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ugh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna go do this slowly, just because to prevent motion sickness, so that, like, you know, like if I move quick, this might make it like cause motion sickness for some people. Actually, can I change the menu? Yeah, I will bump down the camera sensitivity. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this is so that it's not too fast. I'm not gonna whiplash this controls, just so that you don't get motion sickness. So let me know if things are fine. So no one's around, as you can see. Like, username, surname axis. All right, we just walk.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so obviously because this is me, I will choose the door on the left. Hello, Shiver. How's it going? Welcome in. All right. Where is everyone?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So, by the way, this is like real life. This is definitely like my schedule in my calendar. Yeah, every day is a meeting. Going to watch for a while, then I'm going to like, all right, Shiver, sounds good. So yeah, do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. You know, that is actually also a thing when you work. Like on offices, in offices rather, sometimes you would like write things on the whiteboard and you would like we would always say save. Isabel, how's it going? Welcome in. And we would put like save and nobody is allowed to touch that theoretically. The problem is no one goes back to actually the original person who puts save doesn't actually delete it. So Mijou, how's it going, Mijou? Are you ready for it? Who's ready for existential dread? Whose meeting room whiteboard is this? Everyone's, Mijou. Everyone's meeting whiteboard meeting is like this. Like on Monday, it's like I did not. It's like this is every day in my like work life. Don't tell my boss, but you know. It's been good. Finish your island today and put your DA. Nice. Everyone's joining right at the same time. It's perfect. Okay, I can't jump, so there is no jump option. There's just interact. I can crouch as says in the controls. I can move and then look. That's it. Rebind control, so interactions. Okay, that's fine. Colin Coy's boss. Okay. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header, and it's like everyone is unique. You, most of all, me, unique. Excusez-moi. This is this is also like when I make PowerPoints. This is it. This is like the rate at which charts the same. Oh my god, this is graphs per slide increase. Oh no. The pause appreciation minute. Yep. Yep. There's always that slide of just like good job, manager. Solving interpersonal. If you find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, oh, what are your dreams or future? Transcend. Spring break. Less air. Less air. Wait. You know what? Okay. To do, synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parad what is that? Parad you this graph. Look at this graph. Monetize to free play. Monetize free to play. Help. Help for what is that? What does it say? Help. I'm a post-it. Help. That's help. I'm a post-it. Mario. All right. Let's continue. Ooh, broom closet. Guys. I found my room. This is where I came out. Right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. Also, I know these scenes. By the way, all these sequences that I'm doing, I know. so far, because this is the default. Everyone has to do this. Look at that gaudy red wallpaper, though. Executive bathroom. Wait. Ooh, ooh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Curry! Curry Raid! How's it going, Curry? Hi, Curry! Are you ready for existential dread as well? Because I am. That's how I live my life all the time. Alright. Looks like my building. Hello, hello, Curry. Hello, Asia. Hello, Lamp LOL. How's it going? Got a lurk shiver? Alright, sounds good. Thank you so much for letting me know. Don't forget to like, oh, thank you. Hi, Asia. How's it going? How's everyone? Curry, you were doing Kirby last, like when I was like about to start. I saw you streaming, and I'm like, you were doing Kirby, the mall, to be specific. How is that? How is the level? Were you able to defeat the final boss? All right. Look at that. Excuse. Also, this bathroom has nothing. Why is there a cup? um Missed a ton of waddle dees. That's you do that. That's why you have to, like, you do it multiple runs. Though you don't technically need to save all of the waddle dees, the hidden waddle dees. I think you just need to do a basic run and you get to unlock the boss anyway. Also, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this wallpaper? They say that if you look closely, um, they say if you look closely, you see it's like Tom Nook actually like giving you debt. And hello, Jen. How's it going? The cup is perfectly placement to tip over. Ha, just a tip. All right. This is like, why? Who would, I must say, throw pillow, red. You know what red means? Like in color theory? Oh, by the way, I was talking about this. Fun fact about me, I'm colorblind to red and green to some extent. I know that this is a red wallpaper, red curtains, and red throw pillow, but there are certain like hues. Like I think this is supposed to be brown. This kind of looks red to me, like orangey red. It's a pot, but it's supposed to be brown, I think. But that's a little orangey for me. So I would grab the red cushion and smack it. Smack it. All right. Let's go see the boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held?
There's a camera.
What he could not have known
Gladys.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, nobody would know that secret code. By the way, if you don't know, I'm gonna make a reference, and I don't know if you will pick this. If you will be able to notice.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Friends, What's the code again? I can't remember.
2845.
I just want to mess with this person, but you know what? 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
3845. Oh no, Minnie! Now you tell me. Also, why are these glow in the dark glowing? All right, Jen. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for dropping by. Why are these glowing? What are those? Must be the first digit of pi. 3414115 something. That could be round up to, so that it could be 6. I don't know. Seriously though, why are these cups glowing? Anyway, red tie. I wish I can zoom. Oh wait. Something. Carrie Blanche. Oh, it's French. Et me blanc. I can read expensive or expensive boss, I think is what it says. Right? It says expensive boss? And then I don't know what that says, but I think this says expensive boss. Ooh. Ooh, eerie. Ooh. Look into the light. Into the light. Into the unknown. Oh. Oh. Doon 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 doon. That, I don't know if you got that, but it's the dun dun
Descending
dun.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Oh God. I don't remember every effect, but I know what the ending is, but you know. A jump scare is a jump scare.
Stanley walked
God.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. It says escape, but you know, again, I'm doing this. This is the first run that I want to do. Is just follow the directions of the narrator, and then we're gonna do a chaos run. Oh. We're gonna do the chaos run, like the on-brand run.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
Is it
thought to
Rossetti's
himself.
room?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Ooh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was our number? 427? 427. Employee 427 CCTV. I'm not there. I'm right here. I'm excited to hear to have a mental breakdown. Yeah, we will have fun. So we will just, for now,
This
we're
mind
gonna
control
follow.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
That's me. Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It's great. It's creepy. Oh no. Oh, it's totally normal. It's definitely normal. We are turning it off. For now. Do 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 do.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No, never.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
I feel
Stanley
this
reflected
like
on how many
Mark's
puzzles
series
still lay
of blank
unsolved.
when yeah.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power
It's like,
that he
bye.
had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
The only
Stanley
time I actually
stepped through the open door.
It's the only time I actually will step out into the outdoors. I haven't gone outside for a while, other than in PAX. I've been to PAX. That was the outdoors. That was an adventure. Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense
The grass
possibility of the
looks
new path
touchable.
before him.
Look,
This was
I'm
exactly
touching
the way,
grass.
right now, that
Grass
things were meant
touched.
to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Good for you, Stanley. Good for you. Are you really happy though? Isn't happiness beat the game? Yeah. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is loading. Okay. So that was ending number 1. And as I said, there are multiple endings to this game. So, I actually want waiting for the touching grass for 10 hours straight stream. Content. Yes, there is an achievement for getting an achievement. Okay, so let's go through the halls again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So let's speed through. to do our first option. Like the first you hate Mondays? Well, luckily it's a Thursday. We're gonna ooh, there's a door there. We're going to do the chaos run right now. So
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
we can do the chaos run whatever, really. So every time there's a choice, we have a choice. Thursdays are better Mondays. Left or right? Left or right? I'm gonna let y'all drive this so that again, I've seen this already, so I want you all to backwards. Okay. Door says nah. The door says nah. Left or right? What could be in door number 2? Hey, Pink Bubbles, how's it going? Right? Okay, let's do the right door for now.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley...
Doors are haters!
Well, perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Look at all these offices. That's such a small computer. Computers those back in the days are not that small. That's too unrealistic. Look, they're having a round discussion.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Glug glug. Yep, it's a blue room, which is weird. Normally you'd want it to be green.
Yes, really, really worth it being here.
You just joined the Discord server? Nice, Pink Bubbles.
So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Totes worth it. Yep. I think...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Hey, uncalled for. Give me a soda. Give me a soda. Is it soda or pop? Should I just do polls all the time?
Around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Wait, this is a game. I want coffee. Why is the coffee machine? Why is the coffee so low? Coffee nut. Can either be depending on when you're from. Yeah, I know. But like, from where you are. Like, are you team soda or team pop? Or team cola?
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, there are 2 doors. Always defy the narrator. Okay, defying the narrator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I keep forgetting that this is the Team Fizzy an option. You know what? Fizzy will be an option. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift. Do not jump from cargo while lift is in motion. Okay. Will cause death.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Just wanted to see, you know, the floor underneath. I wanted to check gravity. Okay, let's speed run to that point again, because actually it will, yeah,
All
it
of his
always brings me
co-workers were
back here.
gone. What could it mean?
Okay,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
actually, I'm gonna bump down the field of view. Yeah. Oh, I think that made it worse. Yeah. Okay. Room
When
on the
Stanley
right.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it.
Forget that,
well.
like,
Perhaps
I
he wanted
fell
to
down.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
Wow.
Love.
Yes.
This room.
But
Goodbye.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, we are not taking that door. We are going straight. Then again, that's off-brand. I do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Stop it. I'm not lying.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, fine. Let's go on the left.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Ooh?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Can I go back
been
now?
waiting.
Can I go back now? I actually don't like this ending. I remember that I didn't like this ending. I think this is the ending. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's fine. Into the unknown? I don't wanna. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Galactic Gilla. Stanley Parable has lore now. Has always had lore. It always had lore. There's story that you need to follow. Defy. There's no other option! Minnie, there is no other option. Oh. But I'm curious what's behind that darkness. It's my old friend. Let's try it out. Oh god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Is there a door out? Nope. Nope. Get me out. What was that about options? It's fine. I can't! I can't defy. You know, so I'm up for defying, but I guess I have to. I'll just pick it up. For the ending. Can we unplug it? Oh! You can unplug it.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Ooh.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Can I run? I'll run. I'll run. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Sorry.
Oh!
You're in my story now.
I forgot that this is a thing. Ah! Get me out. Okay. No other option. I hate mannequins.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press Y on your controller. I mean, technically, it's not the narrator telling me to do so. There's no other option. I'm pressing other buttons, by the way. There's nothing, so. I don't want to look at that mannequin. Why is this chair?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press B. I don't want to. Get me out. Get me out. Oh, what? Invisible wall? Can I interact with you, ma'am? Thing. Your microwave. Where's the bread? There's not even an oven. There's a microwave oven. I guess that's an oven. That is the oven. Okay, I'll give you that.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now
Please do not
he's
press it.
pushing
I just
buttons.
pressed it.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I feel like it's not going to progress, though, if we don't do anything. The microwave. Look, I have to say, poor choice of sheets. Are you... Fridge? So we're just going to sit here. Okay. I'm going to... Oh! I was going to sit on my couch. It's now a cubicle. No. I want to sit on a couch. I don't want to sit on a cubicle. Sheets look like Backrooms wallpaper. Oh, Lord. We have to progress. I'm going to press X.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press to watch TV. There's a TV? Stop lying to me. There's no TV. There's no TV. If this is the end of bowing down.
And so he began to fantasize
Oh, I just
about his own job.
Oh!
First, he imagined that one day, while
It turned
at work,
into the
he
filing
stepped up
cabinet.
from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
What? I really need to... I don't... Was there a TV? There was no TV! Oh, there's a clock now.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he
Ugh.
began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
I never...
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Joke's on you, I don't have kids. It is starting to become an... Oh, ew.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then
It's
again,
becoming the back rooms, friends.
over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I don't have a wife. You're a mannequin. Can somebody close these cabinets, please? That's
But
like...
there is no
Oh, God.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I don't want to go to sleep. It's early.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do it? Okay.
You see?
Oh.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Get out. Get me out. Can I have my coffee? Sharpen my pencils. Yes. Phone. Nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this
And I
time.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Hello? Trigger warning, friends. It's fine. It's fine. I can't defy that. So I do know that is an ending. That you when you follow that route. So that is an ending. Supposed to be. And I tried again, and Stanley died. I know that this is also an ending of not stepping out is also an ending. I think. Oh wait, I never got the prompt. Am I? Is this, have I looped? Bestie went. I know that there is an ending of just staying in here, but I think I'm not done yet with that ending. I know that there is an ending of not doing anything. So let's stand. Oh, that's right.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I need to close
What
the
if he had
door.
to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
You must go now.
But
All
the
right,
one thing
Salt.
he knew
I'll
for
see you
sure,
later.
beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Just a
Now
little
it's
bit.
even closer.
Ooh.
Here it comes.
Oh. So I know that is one ending. The do nothing. Or is it the coward? I can't remember what the ending is. I know that's an achievement. You can't jump. No, seriously. We disabled it. Quit the game and start it again. Okay, I can do that. Play for the entire duration of Tuesday. Eight, 4:30. Oh gosh. 5 times. I can do that. Speed run. Complete the Stanley Parable in 4 minutes. I don't want to do that. Set all settings sliders in the menu to all available numbers. What? Don't play Stanley Parable for 10 years. I don't know how. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of Tuesday, but it only asked me for it. Didn't ask me a day. Test achievement description. Replace this. Uh, I, I don't know how to do the commitment. Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I know that there's an ending here. Oh, is that it? There it is. I'm gonna show you an ending, which is...
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
You heard it.
Okay,
Drink.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Am I sick of this gag? No, I'm not.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Hey,
Well now,
I'm
I've built up
here.
the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I don't like the white void. Oh god. Oh, it's a small room. Okay. Oh, this is... Oh, it's just... Okay. Fine, yes then. Oh no. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. I'm sick of this guy. Yes, please get me out. I think this is the ending that I just restart. Okay.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Please don't say that. New content. Okay, so this is now the part that I don't know anything of. I don't know past, like, I know that this... I don't know this. Should we do it? I actually want to see a really existential, like, ending. Here's how you can do it. I don't know how you can do it here, per se. I think you can... Do it again? Do you look backwards?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh, no.
he entered the door on his left.
I thought I'd be able to... no. Okay. Let's do... Let's go... Let's speedrun this.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Going back into my closet. You
There
can't
was
tell.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm here. Stay. Okay. I'm staying. For how long?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA. I don't know what FA means.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Look, it's nice and spacious. It's more than what I could have, like, it's more than what you can afford in New York.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
It was my favorite
I hope
too.
your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
What?
That or with drug money. Also,
What?
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I thought I said, like, put trigger warnings, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, yeah, I said... Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yes.
You got to this broom
Totes.
closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I think I'm still alive.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen
Yes.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I
It's
am dead
indicative of the
inside.
long-term
It's fine. This is
sustainability
what
of your
happens.
species.
I am human.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Yeah, no.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite. Oh my god. Yes, it's so insightful. Wom. Hello, Kitty. How's it going? Seems I joined to hear. Yeah, the narrator was roasting me. Low bar, like low blows. And hello, Kitty. How's it going? I think we should head out. Should we head out? The narrator is not telling us to do anything. I think we could head out now, right? I'm gonna step out now. Okay. There's nothing to do here. Do. So let's talk. How's everyone doing? Enjoying the stream? This is content, I swear. Good things. I've been wanting to play this, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, Kitty, it's so much... Well, it's fun to explore the options. And I think, if I remember correctly, the broom closet doesn't... This doesn't actually end. Like, I have to step out. So I'm going to step out respectfully. I'm going to step out now. Okay. Yep, stepping out. Or not.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh, friends. Now it looks like the back rooms. I don't wanna. Fine. Let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Always defying. Yes, Stanley walked downstairs. That's what we did.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
By the
and
way,
might be fired
content
for
warning.
that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yep.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by
Also, I'm gonna pause.
Stanley.
I'm gonna pause here. So there is a content warning there. This ending is a bit like gaslighty. Just gonna say out there. If you want to experience this this game, just bear in mind that these are all just like hypothetical situations, and none of them. You are not Stanley. That's basically it. You are just playing a predetermined script of this game. So whatever you do in this game is just stays in the game. Just wanted to make sure y'all are aware. No one here is going crazy, but it's just following a script in this game. I'm just like concerned because I'm like I know like there is trigger warning, and the first time I played this game, it was a bit trippy. But as long as you understand that this is just a game, perfectly
who
fine.
found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job, All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Yep. This is one
This
of those
is the
like
story of a woman named Mariella.
a little bit like heavy on my end. So I'm like,
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
you not even call the ambulance on me? And we're Stanley. So, a little debriefing. That's a heavy ending, and I completely forgot that is the path for that ending. I wish it tells me what endings I have. But I can't. There's no okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'll do the new content later. I really want... There's a...
When Stanley came to a set of two
shit.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, fine.
This
right.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
I really
employee
want-
lounge first.
So
Just to
remember,
admire
it's like,
it.
I'm gonna do the
The
phone...
lounge was
the phone...
sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
You know,
Its
blue...
grace, its subtle charm.
Blue is my color,
No.
you know?
Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So I'm gonna defy everything. So we're gonna go back to the phone.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is she?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Yeah, unplug. Yeah,
She's been waiting.
I know you can unplug the phone.
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you
Why
do
would-
that?
yeah, why
you
wouldn't
actually
I?
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken.
Well, the
this
thing
is
is
why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have
It's
that kind of
fine.
risk
You'll
on
be
my watch.
fine.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Do, do, do.
Choice.
Oh
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, a real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which
I would
choice
do
would
it.
you make?
Second
Remember
choice.
that unlike here, the real world
I
makes
would like
sense,
to try.
and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with
2
a
plus
person
4
who
equals
does not make sense,
fish.
in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Oh my gosh, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to have a back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
That's me. Oh.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
There's no one here. Defied.
Welcome back.
Oh
You may have
gosh.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
So, if I'm not... Should I not go there then? Should I not go through the room door? Because I think danger everywhere. I don't want to go. But, holy. Look at that hole. Hmm? 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 No. Doesn't do it. You normally, if it... Like, it's not scripted to be... Yeah, I need to step out. I like the guardrails. Look at those guardrails. Fine.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Just like me. I can't deal with reality either. I want to fall. Fall. And I can't jump. Can't flip there. Nope. Sure.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Am I? Am I gonna be free? Freedom is an illusion.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Yep. I went right. There's nothing here. There's nothing anymore. Yeah, I think I need to go through here now. I can't remember. I think because there's no other way anymore. Can't open that. Sure. I think this is the point where you have to. Yep, this is this one.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What
For
did you
content.
think was so special about
Content.
seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Hey Kimbo,
I
how's it
can't erase
going?
that knowledge.
I haven't
I'll have
been
to
here
live
a
with
while.
it forever.
I'm doing well. We're
Reliving
just
its
going
impossibility
slowly
forever.
insane
I couldn't
and
live that way. Is it
defying
better to shut the game down
rules.
entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
What do you do?
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Yes. But yeah, we're just breaking a game. No, we're nothing big at all, Kimbo. How are you doing, Kimbo?
Oh,
Hey, Ultra
I'm
Cole.
here. I'm still here.
Of the Stanley
Here in this
planning
pile
to
of
get the
rubbish.
Yeah,
With
Ultra Cole. You have to try.
Who thought you were so clever? Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
Doing all right,
You're
just
a
working like
child.
usual. I'm doing well, just busy with work.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
there a good reason, though?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this open now? Oh, still not. I know there's an ending where you go back. So we're gonna go through the right again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
That's fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. Computer says no.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Is it going to keep looping here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Yeah, I think I need to just go through this.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. Yeah. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. There's no other option. It just loops me. All right. You know what? That's fine. Let me back out. Let me squeeze. Oh. Dang it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't go down, I guess. Sure. I think this is a different ending as well. I think I've triggered a different ending now. Oh, no, not yet. Can't go to the bathroom. Oh, this is a different one, yeah.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Yeah.
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I can't. I don't. You know what? Tell me the code. Night Shark 115. Nothing.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm trying to say things. It's fine. And you know, I understand.
Sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Mic is muted.
Speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Panda?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah, it's this ending again. This is the sad
Stanley?
ending.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley,
I mean,
please.
at least it's not Link. Like,
need
I
you
mean,
to
Link.
keep
At
going.
least Link
I need you
grunts.
to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear?
Is
Stanley,
everything
can you
all right?
hear me?
Stanley, this is important.
Okay, bye.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Nintendo of Europe.
Anything.
Huh.
This is more important than you can ever know.
See what happens when you do
I
to
need
press the
this.
button.
The story needs it.
Yeah.
So, you hear me?
No,
Are you there?
I hear you.
You're listening to this? Stanley,
I'm
you
here.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, pretty sure it should end now. Okay, that's another ending. Wait. Where's the phone ringing? Phone ringing? Wait, where is 430? Oh, this is... Because there's a achievement to knock on 430 5 times.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A
Oh, come
measly
on.
5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing
Oh, come
a
on!
noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, I'm
Come on!
not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some
I just
hustle,
want an
Stanley.
achievement.
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Ah. No, I want 430. Okay, 417, right? 417. 420. 417. There he is.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. I think this is back 424. For the achievements. Wait. 437. 437. 436. 436. It says 437, right? There's no 437. Oh, wait. Let's pass those. 437. It says 437, right? Where's 437? I want to be... I want it. I want the achievement. I know he's toying me, but I want the achievement. Oh. Oh, 437. Here it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay, 415. 415. 415. 415. 418. 420. 417. 415. Here it is.
Now, back to door number 437.
You know what? You like me following instructions, okay? This narrator.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Ooh, copy machine. Where's the copy machine? Where's the copy machine? Where's the copy machine? He is giving me a workout. He's helping me get my steps in. That's what he's trying to do. He's doing me a favor. Where's the copy machine? Machine? Copy machine. Where is the copy machine? Is there even a copy machine? I know you're ringing, but I want the copy machine. Oh, there it is.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Let's go. Achievements. 417. 417. 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419's desk.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Who's a good one for the treat? That's me. 416. 416. Oh, wait. I went to the other. Okay. Oh, we got stuck. 416. 416. 416. 416. 416. 417. 415. Where's 416? No, you're supposed to be 416. Is this 416? Where's 416? You said 416, right? I just want... Imagine you do this all indoors and you click. Where? Pretty sure that was supposed to be... Yeah, it's supposed to be this one. But it now says I wonder if that is the case. 416. Right? It said 416. Let me rewind the stream a bit. Because it said 416, right? Da-da-da. I don't know. Okay, you know what? You want me to go through this door? Through the door. New content it is. Do I want to do new content? You know what? Let's do one ending from the new content. And then I think I'm going to call it. Okay. Ah! New content. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Constellations. How's it going? Well.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, gosh.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Ooh.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Wow.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
How's it going, Constellations?
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
But there's one more there. Light up papers. I don't want. I don't want. Can I close this door? Close this. Okay, sure. Let's try this out.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yes. Let's go.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
Hello?
Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh,
there we go.
All right,
okay.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I've never seen it. So again, this is new for me as well, so. Indeed.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, wow, this is a really
miffly
tall.
Tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me content. Feed me content. Oh. It's a blank. It's a blank.
All right.
The jump
All right,
circle.
let's see. It's the jump circle.
But I can't jump. Oh, I can. Oh! I can jump. Oh, that's cool. Okay. But I want to go through that door.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Should I finish? Platforming. Should I finish the jumps? It's just 34. Hardcore parkour. Should I go for 34 jumps or go to the ending? Ending or straight through? Jump. Or jump. When I say jump, you say hi, hi, jump. You know, if Laser Sharp was here, they'd be proud of me. Look at me, I'm jumping. Aw. I'm out of jumps. Wait. Is there a plug? There's there. Aw. No more jumps. Okay. Okay. No jumps now. Just gonna walk, I guess. Alright. What if What if I just go back? You know what? No. I say no. No jumps. I want a refund. Can I go back? Okay, I can. Well, I can't. What? You'd think I'd be able to just close the door. Close the door. Conceal. Don't feel. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? Let's go. What type of existential dread is up next?
Goodness, another elevator.
I hope that doesn't
I have
affect
to
the end.
say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes,
If this is
actually.
new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
This is also how content creators be like, no, I don't want to. No. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Abyss. Hello. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says,
Yeah, it says test achievement.
"Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
No. I mean, I want to just enjoy the new content, you know? Okay. Oh. What happened? What? Hello? Well, hello there. Okay. Is this new? Oh, it's my hallway. Okay. Our bench. Oh. New content.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
But there's a door. Vent? That's sus. I don't vent. I'm not an imposter. Though I might be the engineer. But I don't... yeah, I'm gonna defy for now. Yeah. I think I'll try defying the narrator. Don't vent. You'll be caught. Okay, not venting.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
You know what? Fine. Let's go back to... You know what? Grumble, grumble, grumble. New content. Open this door. No, not you. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set
Oh.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, maybe I should have vented. You know,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
maybe I
well.
should have vented.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna do one ending because I know, like,
Stanley
part of
was
it.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Hello,
all
Salt.
this
Welcome
time.
back. We were
There's
doing
someone
new
you've been
content and
neglecting,
then
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Danger
that convinced that I
everywhere.
want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Really?
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I mean, I can't really go back because there's still going back. So I just need to move forward. I know this is the end, an ending. But he doesn't actually give me any direction.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Enter the Matrix!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
White door? Red door. Blue door. More door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
I know the blue door is still here. Yeah.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Really?
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Ooh, I like wall
And in the end, it
128,
was all for
128.
nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable
Ooh,
desires of
elucidate.
yours. What would have made
Fancy
this game
word.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely
Crippling
nothing
debt?
so far. Tell you what.
Talking
Take a
animals?
stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Buff KK? Oh, wait.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know what? We're going to the third option. Yay! No, actually. Yeah, you know what?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
So what do these mean? Is it 1 poor, 5 great, or 1 great, 5 poor? Or maybe 3 is great. What? 1? Okay. Can I actually? Okay. I'm gonna do 1. Because I think normally it would be ascending.
Oh, 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
Is
be
there Animal
perfectly
Crossing?
candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this
I
one.
think it's gonna be
Let's
Animal
take a
Crossing.
look.
Aminal. This is not Aminal Crossing. There's a leaderboard. Steps taken. Oh my gosh. Did you know that 21.3% skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players. The Animal Crossing Parable. How long does it take you to compete against the others to improve the Stanley Parable? Stanley is at 9,300 328th place. 98.9% are more attractive than Stanley? Question mark? A dead rat is offline. You know what? Animal Crossing Parable. Let's go.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Not the rat.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I know the mini game, but you know it's gonna be on brand.
Baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4
right?
hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Arson!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
It would be funny if they did Animal Crossing. But I know what games these are. Animal Crossing! Oh! Oh, they changed it!
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Oh,
What's
this
our
is...
backstory? What is our
This is
motivation?
Firewatch.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of
This is
twisted
Firewatch.
erotic purpose.
Welcome to Wyoming.
That must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What did it say? Firewatches is what it says. Ooh, Daddy-O. Look at Daddy-O. The triangle pin does say Wyoming. Wait, where? Oh, it says Wyoming. Wyoming! Let's go into the unknown. Ooh. Fresh air. Oh. Okay. Darn it! I've been bested by propane tanks. Okay, I guess let's go downstairs. This isn't his game anymore. Anyway, so... Wait. Is there gonna be a bear underneath?
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
But yes, it can be. Oh, I love this.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh, no! No!
Stanley, what a close
I
call.
wanted to go.
Really wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
So if they change this, it only serves to
I think this will be
assume
just the
that
thing.
it's going to be a different game as well. Which means I don't know what's on the other side of this loading screen.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in
Oh,
mind.
this is Rocket
Just
League.
a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
This is Rocket
Stanley,
League.
if
Okay.
you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Sports ball?
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh gosh. Sports ball! Let's go! Sports ball! Yeah!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes, actually.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Are you gonna drop more
sports
balls?
experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Balls!
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Are you learning, Stanley? Aye,
Balls.
Oh gosh. Stanley's really into balls. Woo! Ooh, so many balls around me. I mean, around Stanley.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
I am, actually.
Is this a
I am.
real video game?
I
Well, I
am.
sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No!
Right. Your little fun
No!
comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes.
I was trying to get a
You get to
goal.
have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or
No.
boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am struck. Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh. I fell. Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much.
Okay, bye. Hello? Oh gosh. This is definitely the open world experience I was looking for. Okay, this is creepy. Just mildly scary. Everything's fine. This ain't a scary game. Stanley Parable is not a scary game. Supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Don't remember this. Remember it being this open. I don't like it. I don't like this. Can I jump here? Jump? I don't like it either. 425. Okay. 427 is my number. Okay. Let's find 427. 427! Let's go! Wait. What's creepy about this is that I can't. Hey AJ, how's it going? Welcome in. I don't know what to do here. I'm clicking. There's nothing here. Not even a reflection. Door? Doro? Okay. I don't know this, so I'm stuck. Oh gosh! Shh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
I hated that!
Right I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear.
Do I
and
really need
confusion.
you?
That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is no other way.
During the night
Once
feed, I
this
thought I'd
ends,
say,
after
hey.
it all comes to a
Alright.
close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Oh my gosh, that
Very soon.
that scared me. That literally, it was just the lights just turned off. And it was a jump scare. Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. I can't. I can't with. Oh, we're back here. We're back here. Okay. So this time we're going to vent.
Psst. Stanley.
Right? We're going to
Come
vent
over
here.
In the vent. I want to show you something.
Ooh, there's a wrench. Must be a mod. Be sus. Be sus. Uninstalling the game. Well, this is on the Switch, so asks for refund. What is this? Coffee nut. Okay. No, can't. Oh no. Okay, new content. Friends, I think we're claustrophobia.
Okay. You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I'm looking. There's a white void. Okay. So, friends, I think we fell into. Is this what the imposter like goes through every time they vent? Oh. Oh. Nope. 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 Hallelujah. Hallelujah. This feels like Elden Ring. That's a nice shape. That's a nice shape right there. That's just the right shape right there. I must say, these arches, yes. Okay. Oh my God. Keep dry. Nothing here, just office supplies. I know, cat in a box. Can I just stay here? Okay, you know what? Yes, indeed. You know what?
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences.
But I don't want
the
Elden
Stanley
Ring.
Parable on PC.
Oh. Look at this. Oh, this is fun. Okay. What's behind me? Okay, it's just literally nothing. Nope, nope, nope. I say no. Wait! I can't go back! Oh no! Can't abort this mission. Oh, can I go through here? Can I go through there? Out there? No? Oh. Ooh, out here? Oh. The memory zone. Can we see the narrator's dirtiest thoughts? Did it open by itself? Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is the original
You see,
ending.
Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind
Don't
you of
forget.
how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Nintendo Switch port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
No way. Oh, no way. Oh, gosh. What are you? Stanley Parable. What does it say? The British Academy of Film and Television. Awarded to The Last of Us. It says The Last of Us. Yeah. I don't know what the first line is. But the one that underneath it is The Last of Us in the category story. I don't know what the first line would be. It doesn't say Naughty Dog, because Naughty Dog is... Oh, it's the writer of The Last of Us. I don't know who the writer is. Time Magazine! Indoors Monthly. Graphs! I like this magazine! I like graphs! Look at this graph! Nat Geo. Cars go brrr! Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Look, it's the elegant sofa. Okay. Zone, sweet zone. Okay. Oh, it's the Steam page! How much was this originally? Something. Oh, it's not even, it's in, I don't even know what font, like what language that is. I like that it's called pressurized gas instead of steam. 2013, when Stanley Parable was released. You know what happened in 2013? I was still in Florida. 2013 for me was like I was in Florida. I was working at Disney still. I just started actually. Oh my goodness. The memory zone temp. Doggy. I remember. Oh, it's Stanley in a postcard. 2013. 2013. Stanley Parable. The original remake. Was this the just your average browser? I like this. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Okay. A trip down memory lane. Ooh, $1. Bendy and I have not played Bendy. I don't really want to play Bendy though. It's the developers irk me. Can I begin demo? Demo. Aw. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. You know, never say never. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Actually, I should log in back log in. Development team, British Academy, the Stanley Parable. Is that real? Is that a real award? Did they actually get that? I must say this is a cute, like, museum. Oh, it's a nominee debut game. Story. Oh no! Not that ending. Los Fontaneros Times. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. I like this. Okay. It's quite peaceful. Oh gosh. Do I want to be there? But I don't know if this is copyrighted.
Where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand
those
and
beans? I think they're just
the original
stones.
Stanley Parable was.
Like Zen stones.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk
Packs.
with an hour of new elevator content.
But it's the Ultra Deluxe. Oh? Paintings. Okay. Nothing there. Oh god, this is scary. Person of the Year. Stanley? Level design. This is Blender, I think. Oh, the two doors. I like developer areas. Oh, the red door or the blue door? More doors. Give me more doors. Oh, that's cool. Did we find who the imposter guys? We're still looking. I think it's the narrator. 29. Top 10 memories. I remember.
Here's another moving passage. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Vote the narrator
It
out.
didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Nintendo Switch. Boom. Done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
It's Nintendo, of course. Come on, friends. I have to say the commentary is literally anything. People play games because what they can do inside of them. And your game is very good, and letting them know they can't do anything.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh no. Friends, I think we're gonna find out who the imposter is. Oh no! Give me cool drinks! Oh no. Pressurized gas. This is scary.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Is this a horror game? No, it's not a horror game. It's a game that makes commentary about video games. It's a narrative story. And hello, Dominique. There was a scary bit that literally made me jump. Not recommended. Okay, I want to read this first before the narrator reads it for me. Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Ugh. The individual paths themselves are also not very fun, not offering much to do throughout each path, and requiring some rather tedious nonsense to get certain endings. I cannot recommend this game to anyone, even so bad it's good game, as you'll more than likely wind up bored by your third or fourth playthrough. By Buglivia. You only played it for under 3 hours. How dareth.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more
Unfunny?
irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, pallets? We like pallets? God, friends, it's raining. Is there gonna be a gyroid tomorrow? Choice gas, reviews. So many reviews. Fragile. Just like the narrator. Just like me. Fragile. I'm delicate. Please don't break me. I want to hear more pressurized gas reviews. Send me the rain? Yes. Here we go. Sends rain to Texas. Okay. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Ooh. Okay, before the narrator reads it, I want to read it myself. While the idea for the game is good, it becomes very repetitive and boring fast despite all the alternate endings and the game cameo appearances. This game is titled Thought Provoking, but you will get the idea. But you will get this idea. It tries to communicate pretty fast, and then it is just repeating the whole no choice in game thing over and over again. For somebody who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast, as it is neither a revelation nor very interesting. It is thought-provoking only for the first minutes. I don't know what your name is.
Okay, let's see what this one's.
Nudist chap.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
That's the one on the floor. It doesn't say anything. It's all gibberish.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Terse?
I can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Okay.
I feel like a failure.
Ooh.
Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh. You know, before we go on, hey Google, define terse.
Terse is used as an adjective to mean, sparing in the use of words, abrupt, similarly to hurt and brusque.
Okay.
Do you want to hear terse used in a sentence?
Yes.
Here's an example of terse being used in a sentence. A terse statement. Do you want to hear how terse is spelled?
No. Thanks for telling me that, Google. Okay. Let's move on. That's a terse, I guess. Oh, it closed on me. Okay. Alright. Let's go! Agile! You know, I'm gonna wear both headphones here. Squeesh, squeesh. Okay, I have to admit this is quite eerie. Where are you taking me? Not to the review. Oh, this is the last review, I guess.
What's this one got to say?
I get it, it's a...
You have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh!
A skip button?
Oh!
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if
No!
it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
The audacity! Okay. Oh god. Can I just jump into the water? No? I don't want to have a skip button, though. I mean, we have a, you know... an interesting relationship. Oh gosh, it's a void again. Wait. Oh, is it letting me? Oh, it doesn't actually let me.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's
Okay.
what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable
Is a game for the people.
And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it
Ooh.
goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah.
That's me telling a
And
story.
it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday. Here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of backwards,
It
the
just
reduction
looped.
therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably,
Yep, we
all
are
until
skipping.
the end of time, at which
I think we
time
have to
everything
skip.
all at once, so, now you
Yeah, we have to see.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
Ooh.
Maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. Wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've got me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay,
Yes.
I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
Yeah, he's just gonna loop this again.
Treatise, manifesto. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review.
Wait, Cookie 9 is... Oh, it is Cookie 9, okay. How dare it, Cookie 9.
At least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs pressurized gas will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review merely because
you're
of
allowed.
this very situation.
I think you are
Yes,
allowed to
I think that's
change
quite
the
likely.
reviews.
Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review so that the feature is not widely abused.
Yeah.
Look, I would even be okay with pressurized gas altering this particular review so that it reads as something more from the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true
You
to
can't
say
make me
that
keep
no
skipping, Minnie.
mistakes are forever
I'm so
etched in
invested
stone,
with the
for
narrator.
stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this.
Yes.
What a fortune, a privilege, a joy,
Joy.
it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our
See,
wildest,
that's why you
most
play the Stanley
ambitious
Parable
visions
Ultra
for a
Deluxe.
brighter future. Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review. It's perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving. I have to read it again. It's simply too wonderful. I have to experience this just one more time. From the ashes of
Okay.
depravity.
I'm gonna skip it when it's
Okay,
like
welcome back,
looping.
Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I don't feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button.
I'm just gonna...
There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Okay.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
So, just making sure it's 2:33.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been
Oh, it...
12 hours.
Ooh!
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews.
See, this is what
Those reviews that I
happens when
couldn't
you
get out of my
pander
head.
to
I just couldn't
reviews.
ignore the negative feedback.
That's
Why
what I
was
do.
it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of...
You know, that is an interesting commentary. Because like even on YouTubers right now, like what I'm noticing, like with content creators, I haven't like gotten any feedback or like criticism yet for my for my content other than like those random slurs. Um, but I was just like, yeah, you just have like that's advice that I will give to a lot of like new creators right now. It's just yes, you will get those negative reviews and you'll get those negative comments. I like try to like consider like don't let it bring you down. But I urge you to challenge why that is. So when they say like, "Oh, your face is so ugly," it's like, well, maybe you're just insecure about what it's like that, like how I look like, that you have to comment about it, right? So yeah, I got 20 likes. Wait, what? How did I get 20 likes? I don't know, but thank you so much for the likes, friends. But yeah, that's what I was like, that is a great commentary about video games and like rewriting something for the sake of um, appealing to the negative reviews. So don't let them get to you. Learn from them, but don't let them drag you into breaking what is fundamentally working already.
One of my imperfections, and I become as impetuous.
That is why I'm gonna listen to this narrator till they're done rambling, until they loop.
As a child, wild and impulsive. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment.
Mm-hmm.
What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this?
Exactly.
And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it.
No.
Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, no, no.
No, you're valid, narrator. You are valid.
Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild. Oh, Stanley.
Oh, gosh.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Stanley,
I think it's been a week.
No.
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
You're valid.
Scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being
Are-
listened to. I am being recognized.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
distance between us
exactly,
has
Kitty.
collapsed,
Aren't we
and I
supposed to
feel
be the
right
one
now
having
like I am
existential
not a work of
crisis?
fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what
Yes.
I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me.
I know.
I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it, to think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it.
Let's sit down.
Let us not run from it.
It's probably gonna be a month though. Okay. Let's okay. Okay, it sits in silence. I think we can skip that. I'm so sorry, narrator.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
Yeah.
so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh.
I've never sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year. Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe
Happy
as
birthday,
the
narrator,
climax of
exactly.
every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long.
Yeah.
There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each
The narrator is the doctor? Is this the multiverse?
of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation
Yeah.
that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was
Anxiety. Make this a
I have
speed
been
run
waiting
called
for you.
Anxiety
Not that you might save
percentage.
me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Wow. That's cruel. Now you just want me to ruminate on what you experienced for the past year, what you've realized for the past year is now you're basically guilt tripping me, is what you're saying, right? Is that you are now having existential dread because you, narrator, took me through this vent. I didn't want to go through the vent. It's like I didn't want to go through the vent. You want me to go through there, showing me this memory zone, and then now you're regretting it, and then now you're passing it on to me? Excuse you. Narrator's not here anymore. I don't need this. It's 3 a.m., sir. Is it 3 a.m. for you, Kitty? Oh goodness. All right. I don't think it's. He has to be here. Yeah, he should. I don't think there's. Yeah, it's not moving. It's 3. Kitty, go to sleep. It's gonna be recorded. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a VOD. You will hear my ramblings of this. Oh God! Ow! 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 Oh, let me bring down that volume because I didn't expect that ringing sound. Ow! Ow! Sorry. Okay, I'm tuning down the volume. Okay. Whoa! That was. It's been so. Oh, you the clock even fell. The plant is still dead. Can I change the carbon monoxide alarm? Yeah, the clock is on the floor. This is at 1%, and it's like ringing in my ears. Jeez. Oh, that is high pitched. Oh. Okay. Okay. I am moving because that is pretty sure that is.
Meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves.
Okay. That was a lot. Okay, now the dread has shifted from the narrator after him all rambling now. But the thing is, like, when you ramble and ruminate, sometimes you don't make you think that you're making coherent thoughts, but you end up saying that could potentially be harmful. I know it's hitting me hard too. Should I just skip? I'll skip for the stream, but I'll redo this on my own time because I really want to know what he's talking about. I'll do this for the stream because we have been streamed for 3 hours now. I don't usually stream this long on a Thursday night. Okay.
We would turn to...
Sorry.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
Oh.
the end, is never 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 the end, is.
Oh, it's raining. Are we flooding? We are flooding. Ah! Are you still there? Oh no. Hello? The light? Doesn't want me to go through there. Ah, wait. Wait. What is that? Is that like a nuclear thing? Okay. There's nothing new here. There's a chair there. Oh, that's scary. Somebody has been sitting in the darkness for a while now, apparently. Oh. Oh! Vegetation. Okay. Nature is reclaiming it back. Oh gosh. And why is it barren again? It's the clock. It's creepy again. It's creepy and sad. There's more dust. Skip. Skip! Don't want that. Don't like. Okay. I didn't like that. Didn't like that part. I don't know. I do not know what that noise was, but can I still skip? I can't. Okay. An exit. Okay. I don't want to. I can't skip. There's no. The skip button is not working. Yeah. Okay, I guess we just have to walk into the. Here's an open world. How? What? How? Oh gosh. That was creepy. That was also existential dread. That was dreadful. Oh, we're here. We're back in normal town. Okay. It has been 3 hours now that I've been streaming, and I normally don't go past 10 o'clock anyway. So, yeah. So with that, none of that. Yeah. So I think we are just going to end. I would like to say, it has been a blast. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, Stanley Parable just got better, in my opinion. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, chill. Tomorrow I'm streaming again. Should be Animal Crossing. But with that, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow on my stream.